Welcome to qnawire.
So now we'll work on problem 95 from chapter 8. In this problem, we're told that we have a solution containing silver and mercury ions. So we add a certain amount of a certain concentration of a sodium iodide solution to precipitate all the ions as either silver or mercury iodide. And the total mass of this precipitate is 28.1 grams. So we want to find the mass of silver iodide in the precipitate. So first, we can calculate the moles of iodide that we added. So we're told the concentration and volume of the sodium iodide. So we have 0.1 liters times 1.22 moles of NaI per liter. And then we can multiply also to convert to moles of iodine, just to show the work. And we get a value of 0.122 moles of I minus. So that's how much sodium iodide we added. So now we can set some variables here. So X will be equal to the moles of silver iodide. And we'll say that Y is equal to the moles of mercury iodide, Hg2. So here we can make two equations. We can say first that X plus 2Y is equal to 0.122 moles of iodide. And this is true because we know that the total must equal this, and we know that 2 moles of iodide are necessary to form this solid here. So we can rearrange here this equation to get Y is equal to 0.061 minus 0.5x. So this is just doing some rearrangement here. So our second equation that we can use is related to the molar mass and the total mass that we have. So we know that if we multiply this moles of silver iodide times the molar mass, which is 234.77, that's the mass of silver iodide, and then we add that to this, we multiply Y times the molar mass of mercury iodide, which is 454.39. This is for mercury iodide. This should equal 28.1 grams. The sum of the masses is 28.1 grams. So what we need to do now is we solve for Y here, so we can plug Y into this equation and we can solve for X. So we plug the first equation into the second equation. So we have 234.77x plus 27.72, because we multiplied 0.061 times 454.39. And then we also have minus 227.20x. That's simply from multiplying this term by this term. And so this is still equal to 28.1. So we can consolidate our terms here and we get 7.575x is equal to 0.38, and we get x is equal to 0.0502, which we know is moles of silver iodide. So we know moles of silver iodide, so now all we have to do is multiply by the molar mass to get the mass of silver iodide, which is the original question that we were asked. So 234.77 grams per mole is equal to 11.8 grams of silver iodide.